Folks, I told y'all. But I'm gonna tell you what I told y'all. Okay, LDWMAC. Okay, guys, voice is a little gone. I've been raising my voice a lot, so lost my voice, but I'm gonna make this video. Okay, so look, here's the thing, y'all. Here's the thing. So Chris Cyborg sends out a message and saying, hey, I want to fight the winner of Nunes and Pena, part two. And yeah, let's talk about it. Chris Cyborg is a master promoter. That's what she does well. And the fact that she's got her own promotional company, when Chris leaves the sport of MMA for good, Chris Cyborg is making a huge exit. I mean, really what she's doing in promoting these fights, Chris Cyborg finna be a big time promoter. Like that's in her cards. And she's already doing it now. Chris is good at promoting. Here's the thing, man. This fight is never gonna happen, okay? Number one, the UFC and Bellator, we already talked about this. They're not gonna do business together, okay? Dana White, he can't stand Scott Coker. And unfortunately in business, Dana White, he's not going to let Scott Coker eat. Not off him. He ain't gonna do that. Especially if you are a rival promotional company. It's business. Like, Dana isn't about to let Scott eat off him. He ain't gonna do it. So that means that, pretty much the fight will never happen. It won't be a Pena Cyborg fight. It won't be a Pena-Nunes. I mean, it won't be a Nunes Cyborg fight too. Chris basically is just kind of pulling straws out of a cup, and she hoping for the one that says rematch. But that straw is never going to be in the cup. It's just not going to be there because they're not going to do any business. But here's the thing about it, are those intriguing fights that we want to see as fans? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Those are fights that I definitely wouldn't mind seeing. I wouldn't mind seeing how Pena and Cyborg would match up because, to be honest, stylistically, Amanda Nunes and Chris Cyborg, they have a similar style. Except, Chris is a better wrestler than Amanda. And I think Amanda's jiu-jitsu is better than Chris. That's my opinion, my observation. But stylistically, they're very similar. And that style that Juliana Pena presents is problematic for that style that Nunes and Cyborg they possess. It's problematic. Juliana Pena, she's that pressure fighter that comes straight ahead. She's gonna maul you to death until you submit to her will. That's her game plan. Chris Cyborg to me is a little bit more. She's a little bit more technical in areas, like in stand-up, a lot more technical than Amanda Nunes. A lot more technical. So Chris will be apt to take her time against a person like Juliana Pena. And I think Chris Cyborg would outsmart Juliana. Chris isn't going to fall victim to a jab like Amanda did. So the matchup to me is very intriguing. And it's a matchup I want to see. I want to see that matchup. Now, I mean, I would have Cyborg defeating Pena. Well, you know what? No, I wouldn't. I've learned to never give Juliana Pena a 30% chance. Because a 30% chance to Juliana Pena, that's a 100% chance. That's a 50-50 fight. It's 50-50. Okay? I've learned not to underestimate Juliana Pena. I don't do it anymore. Chris, she's aging. Father Time is catching up to her too. And it's catching up to everybody. Chris, she slowed down a little bit. But, it's not to the point to where Chris can't be competitive. So at this stage in Chris's career, yeah, I actually want to see her fight Juliana Pena. It'd be a good fight. But it's a 50-50 fight. I think Chris has more like really raw skills and technical skills than Juliana. But I think Juliana Pena probably is a better wrestler. Okay? And I'll put that on a lot because, Juliana Pena, wrestling is her bread and butter. That's what she does. But, but Chris, they're not going to get this fight. And maybe, honestly, I don't even think Chris Cyborg had any intention of thinking that she would get this fight. I think Chris is a master promoter, and she's trying to keep her name in the media's mouth. I mean, you have to. If you want to stay relevant in the fight game, the media got to always talk about you. They got to. So, I mean, I think Chris know. I think Chris and Ray, they know that this fight ain't going to happen. I think they know it, but it's a business move. Like, hey, we got to stay relevant. A lot of fighters do that. A lot of fighters, they keep their names up, their media, they'll say stuff, they'll do stuff so the media can have something to talk about. The whole deal with it is, I think Dana White, I think he genuinely likes Chris Cyborg as a person. I just think he just don't like Ray Elby. I don't think he liked the man. The whole doctor video, I started thinking about that. I'm like, dang. So Dana White got pissed off at a doctor video. I mean, and do y'all know how much stuff that people have said and done to Dana White? Like, it's been a lot of crazy. There's been people who done went in his face and threatened to whoop Dana White's ass. And he didn't unsign them, but for some reason, man, it's almost like Dana was looking for like an exit strategy for Chris. And then when he found it, I was like, damn, he got Chris Cyborg up out of there. But I think it was because of Ray. I don't think it was ever because of Chris. I think it was Ray. And I think Ray just pushed Dana Button. He went too far. And when you doctor a video to make somebody say something that they didn't say, a lot could go with that. Now, seeing that it's Ray, and y'all know Ray. Ray is a huge comedian. Y'all got to know Ray. Ray is a comedian. Like, Ray is like the practical joker. Like, he's a prankster. So Ray, the fact that Ray was saying something, differently, is Ray Elby. But let's say it was somebody who really don't like Dana, and they could have said that he said something inappropriate. See, now that's where I kind of see where Dana White coming from. That if somebody can make you say something you didn't say, and then people start believing that, well, that has a negative effect on your career. And with Dana White's concerned, if that's a negative effect on your career, that's a negative effect on your income. And, we all know that the man want to make money. We already know that he wants that money all the time. We know Dana White wants that money. So I guess when you affect the man's income, what he going to do? He ain't got no choice but to get you out of it. And that's what he did. So I guess it's good for Chris for trying to stay relevant, to promote and to do what she got to do as a professional. But guys, listen, the fight isn't going to happen.